they say you're certainly going to die because you pay taxes, or death and taxes are certain, or whatever the shit is that they say. Nobody understands taxes. They're not teaching us in school. They're coming out of all of our paychecks. So let's start this new series. We're going to take 90 seconds. We're going to look at tax brackets, the taxes coming out of your paycheck, and how to understand it. Let's go. Cue the Hank. First, we're looking at tax brackets. Now, looking at this chart, what you see is a rate on one side and then the amount of money that you've made in the middle. So in the middle, so you've made $50,000 in a year. Your eyes go to the 22%, and most people make the mistake of thinking that that's what they're paying on their taxes. Damn! Okay, so luckily, that's not how any of this shit works. I've made this beautiful little chart here that will show you in red here. What we see is that is our entire $50,000 taxable income. Then in the top left, all the way through, those are our three tax pockets that we are paying, the number in the middle being the amount of our money being taxed at which rate. So our only at the end, $10,500 being taxed at 22%, not the entire amount, which means we actually only have $6,858 coming out of our taxes. This debunks the myth of working too many hours, making too much money, and being bumped into a higher tax bracket, which means you get totally screwed and you make less money all year. That's just not the case, okay? Now everything that we just talked about, the rates, they only apply to federal taxes. On top of this, you're gonna have your state, your local, your unemployment tax, your Social Security, all of those also, but they're all mostly fixed rates except for state, which vary state to state. So that's something to think about too. But the biggest one is federal tax, described in this video in around 90 seconds. Hopefully that helps. Taxes are about the most boring thing you could ever think of, and it's just amazing to me how little people out there actually know about what's coming out of their paycheck. So hopefully I help set that straight. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. The bigger this channel gets, the more laser pointers I can buy for Hank. And
subscribe, motherfucker.